including the officials, the staff of
Recording in progress.
We welcome everybody to this meeting of the Public Enterprise Portfolio Committee. A special greeting to the Minister and the Deputy Minister. Honorable members, I wish to declare this meeting open of this portfolio committee. I think we all are aware the importance of our item today. We will be getting a briefing by the Department of Rural Development and Land Reform on progress made in addressing land claims affecting the community that is served by Safcol and Alexkor. These are the issues that have been haunting this committee from 2019, since we took over as sixth parliament. We know the complexity of the issue. We understand the dynamics of those communities, but we hope that the Department of Rural Development and Land Reform is addressing the issue, hence we would love to get a briefing in relation to those issues, how far and where, as members of parliament, we will be needed to intervene. This presentation, therefore, is addressing that particular issue. Without wasting time, let me go to the Secretary to provide us with apologies. Is there any apologies, Mr. Muchumi? Mr. Muchumi?
Chairperson, may I come in?
Yes.
Chairperson, it's Farad Esak. Honorable Kachale will be joining us. I think he's just having a connectivity problem.
I have just joined.
Oh, he just joined. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Muchumi? Tisang? Tisang is not even seen here. I think he might be also experience the similar problems. I'm just being load shedding now at 10. I hope it won't be affecting us severely. If there is no, because I'm seeing a number of members and we seem to be correlating, and we'll come back to Tisang and checking if it can get Lawrence. Can you, Honorable Mr. Lawrence, Mr. Lawrence, can you check with Bramwell or anyone among the staff of the portfolio committee if is there any problem with Tisang before we continue? Mr. Lawrence?
Good morning, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Yes. I'm from the RLCC Northern Cape office.
No, man. I'm asking our Lawrence here in the department. Sorry, it's not the Lawrence I'm referring to. I think yes, Tisang is here now. Tisang, we are waiting for you to provide us with apologies.
Good morning, Chair and honorable members. Sorry, I just got locked off when the meeting started, Chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your
Department of Rural Development, Chair.
We are struggling.
We've got the delegation. We've got
my goodness. Mochumi, we can't hear you. We can't hear a word from you. You need to just deal with your reception there up until you are in a position to do all those things. If you are low-shaded, just look for another spot. Otherwise, we can't get even a small hint of what you are saying. Honorable members, without wasting our time, I think let's go to the Minister for opening remarks or the Deputy Minister. I'm struggling to see any of the two on the list in front of me. If they are not there, the Department of Public Enterprise. Anyone from the Department of Public Enterprise here? Preferable the DG and her entourage. Again, I don't get any response there. Let me go back. Let me rather go straight to the Department of Rural Development, and then we get a representation. The presentation, otherwise we'll end up having hard time even to get other people. If the guests are ready, can we get a presentation from the Department of Rural Development? Rural Development.
Good morning, Chairperson of the committee. Morning to yourself and to the honorable members. I hope that I am audible. I am connected both on my cell phone, but also on my laptop, trying to secure the network.
Yeah,
thank you very much. My name is Nomfundo Ntobo. I am the Chief Land Claims Commissioner. I represent the Commission on Institution of Land Rights. I am joined by the Deputy Land Claims Commissioner, Cindy Benyani, as well as Mr. Maputa Benyani, who is the Regional Land Claims Commissioner, and other colleagues from the Commission. Mrs. Cindy Benyani, who is the Deputy, will take the presentation. If I can request, please, that the presentation can be flighted for us so that we can begin.
Can we be present? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chair. I will hand over to Ms. Benyani now. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, Honorable Chair, and good morning, honorable members. I hope all of you are doing well. I am from the Commission on Restitution of Land Rights, as introduced by the Chief Land Claims Commissioner. There's the presentation we will be making today on the screen. The presentation has got 4 parts, Chair. In these parts, we will provide you with the history of the Commission and the background on our mandate. The second part will look at statistical issues regarding Safcol claims. The third part, and also include the pilot we did on one of the Safcol projects. And the final part will then look to the Richtersveld claim, the matter regarding Alexkor. If we can then please move to slide number 3. Where I am, it's load shedding. I'm also struggling. If I put the video on, it seems the device wants to go off. I also can't take control of the presentation to move it. So if the Secretariat can please move to slide number 3, because on the screen it's not moving. It's still on slide 1. Still on slide 1. I don't want to lose members along the way. There we are. Thank you very much. Honorable members, if we just go back to the slide you have now, slide number 3, the Commission on Restitution of Land Rights, we get our mandate from section 25(7). It was one of the first pieces of legislation that was established post the democracy. The act is called Act 94, number 22 of 1994. If we then move to the next slide, please. So we've been in existence for quite a number of years. Our vision is to be a commission of excellence to basically ensure effective, efficient, and speedy redress when it comes to the settlement of claims. Our mission basically is to provide redress to victims of racially motivated land dispossessions in line with the provisions in the Land Restitution Act. If we then move to the following slide. The program purpose, Chair, specifically is linked to our vision and mission. We exist to facilitate the settlement of claims, to provide restitution or equitable redress to victims of racially motivated land redistribution. And then also we contribute to the Department of Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development strategic goal. The specific strategic goal is the equitable access to and sustainable use of land for development promoted. If we then move on to the next slide, Chairperson and honorable members, this is the restitution process. And this is our business process, Chairperson. We had a lodgement period in 1998. The cutoff date was 31 December 1998. As you are aware, 2014 to 2016, we had a second lodgement period as well. After the claims have been lodged, we screen, or what we also call categorization of claims, or what we also call investigation and research. If a claim is non-compliant, that claim will get dismissed. However, if a claim is valid, the claim gets gazetted. After gazetting, it goes for further investigation. And then basically in phase 4, we deal with the negotiations where we do verification of households or communities. We do valuation of the properties under claim. We establish legal entities for the transfer of the land into, and that is basically called a settlement. Then there's an arrow that shows to post-settlement. That is where the Department of Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development steps in. After we've settled the claim, matters of the communal property associations and so forth gets dealt with by the department. There is a little green circle that refers to court referrals. You will note that at each step of this map that we've got on here on the screen, a court referral or matter can be referred to court. And also usually regarding stage 4, That's where the referral and issues of expropriation steps in. If we then move to the next slide of the presentation, if we just move on, I just want to share before I go into the presentation the basic terminology. So there's a common understanding of it. Chairperson and honorable members, we say a claim is settled when we've reached an agreement. An agreement can either be via a Section 42D of the Restitution Act, signed by the Chief Land Claims Commissioner or the Minister, or it can also be via a court order in terms of Section 42D1A. We call a claim finalized. This basically is where the approved award under the settlement has been paid in full and final, so the last cent if it's a financial compensation, or full transfer of the property has occurred, or full payment of grant that was approved linked to the properties to the community. Then if we just move then to the next slide, we've got pure outstanding land claims. These are land claims, chairperson and honorable members, that we've not touched or not started processing yet. Then state land claims, specifically, these are claims affecting properties registered in the name of the state. On the next slide, if we please just move on, thank you. We've got phased outstanding claims, chairperson. This is specifically